Hey there, this is Marisa with Marisa Moments podcast, Healing While I Heal, where I give you real life stories and their healing translations. So let's just get straight into it. So I want to confuse you guys today. Let's talk about some confusion. So, true story, of course. I remember having an event where it was like a potluck type of event, and people would ask, oh, what can I bring? What can I bring? And I would say, bring, I don't know, cod liver. I don't know why I said that, but it felt right. Anyway, so I told them to bring cod liver, and they were like, cool, I got you. That's my favorite dish. How many people are you expecting so I can make sure I bring enough? I said, well, 3,222. Obviously, that's a made up number, but I have to go above and beyond to give you a true illustration. I mean, this is a real life story in terms of scenario, but I had to mix up the actual details so that way I could, not reveal the actual people or characters in the story, right? So anyway, follow along. So they're like, cool. I got you, say less, cod liver for 3,223 people. I was like, great. Thank you so much. I am so thankful and grateful. Anyway, cut to the event. The event comes and the person comes with the cod liver, and it's cod liver for 50. And I'm looking like, thank you so much. But in the back of my mind, I was like, I told you 3,223 and you brought cod liver for 50? I mean, you didn't even get to the 1,000 range. And so I was grateful, but I was also ungrateful, right? Ungrateful, ingrateful, I don't know. You know the word, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, now let's get to the healing translation. Let's get to some confusion, right? Because this can be interpreted in a couple of different ways, right? And I'll leave it up to your own discernment or your own translation, but this is my take on it. My take is that you bring one enough for everyone, right? That's how we were raised. You can't eat in front of people. You never know if they're hungry. So if you're going to bring something, then you have to have enough to share with everyone, right? That's just how you do it. So it's kind of selfish, right? Or is it that, you know what? These are my blessings and they're meant for me. When it runs out, it runs out. Whoever is supposed to have some will receive some. And then anyone thereafter can feed off of something else, right? So let's get into the even deeper translation of that. Are we supposed to share our blessings with everyone just because we don't want anyone to go hungry and we feel obligated to share with anyone and everyone? Or are we supposed to look at it in terms of, you know what? I have X amount of blessings. I've decided that I'm going to share a little bit of what I have. Now, anyone that receives it, God bless, go with God, vaya con Dios, right? And anyone who maybe stands in line a little bit too late, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to kind of fend for yourself. These are actually my blessings. I'm choosing as far as what I can give. I'm not going to go above and beyond my capabilities, right? So again, this is the land of confusion. And that's kind of the healing process. That's how it works. We have to use our discernment. That's why it is so important to tap into yourself. Because, of course, we might be raised a certain way to say that you have to bring enough for everyone, right? But we also have to break that down and figure out, like, okay, is that thought process leaving me in a state of lack? Does that mean that I always have to give of myself, even if I don't have enough barely for myself, right? Does that mean that I can't be present at a situation or circumstance just because I don't have to give? I don't have the things to give? Again, use your discernment, break it down, because one part is going to resonate with you. If you feel it on a deep, visceral, divine level, then that is your truth. You see what I'm saying? Are you following? And if you don't, if it feels like it's more of an obligation, if it makes you feel resentful in the end, if it makes you feel like it's work, if it makes you feel like you are stretching yourself and not in a good way, then that is not your truth. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? So think about it. Meditate on the words, meditate on the notion, and not just this scenario, but any scenario that you face. That is how you get through, and that's how you tap into your higher self, and that's how you understand and recognize your divinity and your intuition. But that's it. I'm not going to keep going on and on about the same subject. I think you get what I'm saying, talking about. Anyway, so if this message resonates, and that means it is for you. And if not, that's cool too. Just keep it pushing. Either way, I thank you for listening, and I wish you the very, very best day ever. Until next time, you know the vibes. Peace. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to check me out on all of social media. I'm basically everywhere you probably shouldn't be. But when you look me up, remember it is Marisa Moments, and that is Marisa with one S, because there is only one me. And that's it for now. So until next time, happy healing.